a hurricane coming? What? 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 John, did you hear there's a hurricane coming? I don't see no hurricane. Whew. I was scared there for a minute. It missed us. Man, that scared me. Glad I'm always ready. What's up, YouTube? I figured I'd throw out this video real quick. It's just going to be a short, simple, sweet video. In the midst of the tropical storm that just passed by Florida, it's nothing really to write home for us Floridians here. It's something that we're pretty used to. Tropical storm isn't really too crazy, so it doesn't really get us too excited. But you did start to see a little bit of panic there. I mean, the governor didn't help with putting out the, the call for emergency and stuff like that, and trying to call in for help and everything, with like power lines, and it didn't even hit us. But, that's his job. He's supposed to try to, be prepared, and it missed us by a long shot. And, at first it was coming right up the West Coast, which was going to be interesting because it would have hit the warm waters, and everybody knows they get stronger. But the biggest thing that I wanted to put out there is that you start to see people buy water and foods, fuel. It didn't get too crazy because, pretty quickly they were determined it wasn't going to come across Florida. But with that being said, the time to prepare is not when it's almost at your front doorsteps. It's really not. The time to prepare is now. It missed us, and we have plenty of time to prepare for the next potential one. There's a disturbance coming off of Africa, coming across the Atlantic. I'm not good with my geography, but yeah, it's another new buildup, I guess you could say. So we need to be prepared for it. So go out and prepare now. I was in the midst of making a video. It was 4 days for under $100, and I lost all my footage. It all went away. My phone, which I was using for the camera, my old phone, it lost the video. It was a lot of time spent in doing it, so I didn't wind up posting that video, but it will be to come. I have another video that'll be dropping probably next week. It's going to be my new setup. I went ahead and I splurged for you guys on YouTube to bring you better content. And I purchased and built, well, I didn't build it, but my buddy built it for me. He told me what to get. He built it. I picked it up this weekend. A pretty awesome editing computer. It's basically a gaming computer on crack. It's got tons and tons of stuff on it. It's gonna have like 64 gigabytes of RAM, crazy graphics card. Anyways, I have a whole setup coming so that way I can actually edit these videos in the manner of which I was taught when I went to college for it. So I'm actually be able to do better content, because I'm doing it on my phone. These meat hands, they don't cut it. So for all you preppers out there, tell your friends, your family, if they live in Florida, don't go after them like as if you're trying to prepare them for the end of the world or anything like that. You need to go and tell them to be prepared for the weather that's coming. We live in Florida. It's going to happen. It's early in the season still, and we're already starting to get some disturbances. So it's really important that we prep now and get everyone around us prepared too, because if they're prepared, that's less of a burden on you, and or you don't have to worry about them looking for stuff after it happens. So get out there, talk to your neighbors, do your thing, make sure people know, be aware, and don't go after them for doomsday prepping or hardcore prepping. Just go after them for preparedness for the place that we live in. Hurricane central of the world, Florida. Everyone should be prepared. I don't even know why I have to put this video out there. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you live in Florida and you don't prepare, that's like living up north and not having any winter clothes. That'd be outrageous. Outrageous. I don't know why people can't prepare. I really don't. But, yeah, neither here nor there. Go get fuel. You know what? Let's just list off a couple of things. Okay. Make this video a little bit longer. Okay, so you need fuel, food, water, shelter, power, means of transportation. Not only just water, you need drinking water, and you also need cooking water. You know, those are the basics that you need. And clothing, plenty of clothing that's washed and ready to go, because you're not gonna be able to do laundry. So, yeah. You got to do that, people. You got to. And for you preppers out there that are prepared, that are ready for it, and this doesn't go for anybody that's following from another state that's up north that doesn't deal with this stuff. You guys are a totally different ball game. But if you're already doing that stuff, great. Go out there and get people on board with you. Get them to do the same thing. And like I said, don't harp on the, don't approach them as I'm a prepper. Tell them you're ready. Are you ready? You know, if you hit them really hard, some people, they just don't want to hear it. You know, they're just like, he's just a wackadoodle or whatever, you know. But be ready. It's just because you have frozen food and you have stuff in your pantry doesn't mean you're ready for a hurricane, because the worst I've been without is 13 days without power. And it was hard to keep the generator running because it ran off of gas. I have a dual fuel now. I learned my lesson with that one. We'll do a video on that too. But now I also keep a good amount of fuel on hand. I think I have like 6 5-gallon gas cans that are filled up and ready to go. I'm getting bit. But yeah, so go out there and get some people prepared. At bare minimum, keep your car above a half a tank at all times. 4 days worth of food. At least, depending on how many people you have living with you or your family or whatever, you want at least, I say, a gallon per person per day. That includes drinking and cooking and stuff like that, and, you know, stuff you can go without showers and stuff like that. But yeah, at least a gallon of water a day, because if you are doing strenuous activity because you're outside fixing up your yard or whatever, you have to have the water to be able to consume it. So at least a gallon per day per person. So if you have 4 people, 4 days, 4 times 4, 16 gallons. So that's what you need to have on hand for a 4-person crew. And you want dried foods, beans, rice, canned vegetables, like all the stuff I've showed in my other video. Like you see on my wall behind me when I do these videos, you want all that stuff. I feel so bad because I couldn't get that video out in time. It before this last tropical storm just missed us, but it would have been great to put that video out. But it made me realize I gotta spend some money. So I did. I'm excited for it. I really can't wait till it comes in. I'm so excited to be doing the vlog, to go get the computer, and as the things come in, I have the prepping room all redone in the office space for this computer, specifically for editing for YouTube and the different things I'm going to be doing. So I hope you guys stick with me. Like it if you like the video. Follow me. Make sure you push the notifications. Share me if you want other people to see what's going on. This is not a channel that's going to sell you things. It's a channel that's down to earth. It's just a normal everyday prepper that just wants to do some YouTube videos. So you all stay safe out there. Be prepared. Be ready. And I'll see you in the next video. Army Vet Florida Prepper out.